November 8, Romeo, Lima, Sierra. What's the name there?
Lima, Sierra. What's the name there?
The name is Bob, but we're portable in West Virginia, so we're in Thompson, Georgia.
Let's see, you're portable in West Virginia. What about Georgia?
West Virginia. What about Georgia?
Home 58 is Thompson, Georgia.
Ah, roger that, roger that. Well, but you're in West Virginia now, Roger?
But you're in West Virginia now, Roger?
Yeah, we're going to be here for about 10 days.
Is this a vacation-related trip?
Trip? This is our second home here in West Virginia.
I see. Now, you have a radio room in both places?
A radio room in both places?
Yes, sir.
Roger. And so how often do you switch back and forth from the one state to the other?
The one state to the other.
Well, last time we was here was in Thanksgiving, November.
I see. And gosh, now it would drive me nuts to have a home away from home, and wondering, do you have somebody there that do you have large dogs, or do you have some way to make sure that that other place is safe where you're not there?
Place is safe where you're not there?
Oh yeah. I got a brother-in-law lives close to my neighbors. They watch out for stuff here.
Yeah, Roger. Right. Well, this day and age, boy, you have to be careful. Well, you're sounding great there. What radio was that you're running?
What radio was that you're running?
I'm running a Yaesu 840. I run about 50 watts to a dipole up about 30.
Roger. Now, why did you choose 50 watts? Does that radio do 100 watts?
Does that radio do 100 watts?
The radio will do 150, but I bought the 12 amp power supply, and it cuts off as I crank it up.
Oh boy, no. I understand, but that's unfortunate, because you should really be Katie bar the door on that radio. I would be anyway. I would get me another power supply, even though I had the one. I would have to get. I'd have to be able to drive that burger.
I ordered one today. It should be here Monday.
Yes, sir. That's the way to do it. No sense in riding tourist when you can ride first class.
Yeah, I got an amplifier sitting here, a little solid-state amplifier to put out about 400 watts. And then I just bought a new amplifier at home that put out a kilowatt. It's a Mercury 3 solid-state.
Roger. Well, I guess solid state's gonna be coming along there. I still am a tube man myself, and for some reason, solid state. Oh gosh, let me see how to put this. Solid states many times sounds like it's up against the wall when it's loaded out to where the factory says it should run. Now I'm not saying anything, but I think sometimes there's not enough. Well, let's put it this way: the sideband signal is just hits that tube just a little harder than what that tube wants, and it might be just leveling off a little bit. I don't know. They just sound a little tight to me, Roger.
A little tight to me, Roger.
Roger that. 11 Ameritron. Yeah, I've done worked on it about 3 times, and it crapped out on me again. And I just put it under a shelf there and decided I was going to buy a solid state.
Oh, Roger, yes, I understand that also. Now, I'm running an oldie Heathkit SB220, and that thing has just been, we've pushed it hard for 3 years, and it just keeps on going, Roger.
Roger on that there. Well, you got good audio. You're a good 5.9 signal in the southern West Virginia here.
Roger. Well, let me just give you an idea here. This is the KW 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 100 watts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100 watts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is a KW 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
KW 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Roger.
We're just across from Louisville, Kentucky. We're on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville. Roger.
River, right at Louisville. Roger.
Okay, right at Louisville there. I have a son who lives in Catlettsburg, Kentucky.
Oh, roger that. Roger that. Kentucky's a beautiful state. Like I say, we're so close. I feel like part of Louisville. I mean, I can see downtown from here about 4 miles away.
Downtown from here about 4 miles away.
Roger there. That's good there. Yeah, he bought some land there in Kentucky there, and trying to get it in the process of getting the footers boards for the foundation for his new home, but it's been raining so much up here the last 3 or 4 months, he ain't had a chance to get the footers in the ground.
Roger, yeah, it has been raining quite a bit. I have noticed that. I've had my antenna disconnected quite a few nights because of the rains, Roger.
Because of the rains, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that there. BOB-N8RLS Friday.
This is KC9VKV.
This is KC9VKV.
Anybody else wanting to jump in, or we just got it there?
This is a control net, so I'll say three to you, buddy. Appreciate you checking in. Your audio sounds good. I don't think you need any setup there. I would keep on keeping on, Roger.
Keep on keeping on, Roger.
Hey, Roger on that there. I'm running the processor also.
Yeah, Roger. Our normal tune-up, like I say, we're looking for a 3 dB dynamic range in transmit, and we do suggest engaging the compressor, but only at a 3. It's a token amount, but it does exactly what it needs to do. And then once you get that compressor in there, you move to the ALC with mic gain in hand and adjust the ALC to where it's running mid-scale to 2/3. And right there, you should wind up with about a 3 dB dynamic range, which is a very, very fat, but a very transparent signal, Roger.
Transparent signal, Roger.
Roger on that there. With these Yaesu's 840, they're pretty simple radios. Don't take much of a genius to operate one. So anyway, thanks for letting me jump in, and we'll be with you again there later in the week here, I'm sure. N8RLS.
Roger, Bob, and for your information, we have been recording live, and we will be recording till 5. So if you want to hear what your radio sounds like, if you go to YouTube and do a call out or search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, that will take you to our Qso-Vlog page. And on that page here, we're right now running about 1,180 some odd recorded Qso-Vlogs, but you'll be looking for one in particular called My Group AIRCHECK 7320. My Group AIRCHECK 7320, which is today's date. So, 3 Bob, and have a great day. And it'll take us a couple of days to get this Qso-Vlog loaded up to YouTube. So we'll say 3 for now. Have yourself a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend coming up. And this is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.